Hello everyone, welcome to another lovely episode with Jayfx. This is a Wyckoff analysis class. This is Wyckoff, okay? Now, why do you see a bullish EURUSD projection? And for those of you who are new, this is Jayfx from Jayfx House, and I give top-down analysis on multiple, strategies and pairs, using technical analysis. For those of you who do not know, we have a Telegram community where traders share analysis as well. So you don't just get my analysis, you get analysis from other analysts within the community on Telegram. So the link is in the description. Now, I do analysis on multiple methods. For those of you who are familiar with the channel, you know I normally do top-down analysis. But this is not your regular top-down analysis, and this is not Wyckoff. Sorry, this is not Elliott wave or harmonic patterns. This is actually Wyckoff method. Now, what you're seeing on the screen is an accumulation 3. Okay, so it's an accumulation 3. Now, why do I have a possibility of an accumulation when, if you look at this clearly, you can see it's a bearish price action, right? High, low, low, high. So this is like a bearish trend. Okay. Now, everybody who understands Wyckoff, for those of you who don't know Wyckoff, there's multiple series within the YouTube channel here where we break down analysis. These are also mentorship videos. You can learn from them. So there's Wyckoff mentorship. There's a playlist dedicated to Wyckoff. There's also a playlist dedicated to Elliott wave and harmonic patterns. Okay, so this is just an analysis. I'm not going to give you insight from a basic perspective what Wyckoff is all about. I expect you to go look at the playlist and have those mentorship videos to understand them. But this is an accumulation, and an accumulation is a schematic you see within or around a reversal zone. So where you see this green line is actually a daily area of interest. So there has been a manipulation since last week. If you're a trader, you can see the market is very volatile as well. And then within my analysis for this week, a friend of mine gave me an assumption. He said, what if EURUSD is within an area for a major reversal? How would you know? The trend still looks clearly bearish and there's no sign for a bullish reversal. But it's actually at a very good discount price too. And if it's changing, this would be an early buy. So how would you know? So I said, for me, I would use Wyckoff, which is what I'm doing on the screen right now. And I will use Wyckoff to see a possibility. So what you're seeing on the screen is a possibility. It's not certain that price is going to reverse from here. But using price action and what Wyckoff says, we can understand that there's a possibility of a reversal, using the daily time frame area of interest. Because if you pay attention to what's going on here, I'm not saying we are going bullish on the long run, but we are within discount of a major range. And within this range, we can also see that on the lower time frame, price is actually clearing out a major low, okay, but still maintaining this low. We know this is a void and this was a manipulation, and using candle line charts, you can see that was a manipulation, okay? So there's no certainty that price is going to return back here, or if it does, it might be coming back to fill the void fully. But other than that, from what we can also see on the lower time frame of this, there are multiple price actions showing that this could be an accumulation schematic, and that is why we have this projection. Okay, so I was actually looking at this. I'm not in any trade yet, although I do have a minor position from last week, which I have opened from around this area. So I'm looking to hold this low. So this analysis is supporting that particular trade. So I decided to share it on YouTube as well, so you guys can see what I use Wyckoff for. And on a normal day, what I will use Wyckoff in my analysis for. Because for those of you who don't know, I've never really done an analysis method on Wyckoff before. I just use them to see reversals and predict, possible scenarios. So Wyckoff give you predictions of a possible scenario. It's not saying it's certain, That's why you're supposed to wait for price to give a change of character from this area. Okay. Now, for those of you who might be wondering also, why do I expect this lot to be cleared out? It's an obvious order block, which has been filled within here. And I'm expecting price to clear out these multiple lows, probably to maintain this low. Okay, but a week below this, it would still confirm this valid if it closes above this. A week below this low, I would still consider it valid if it closes above this low. Okay, that will be a manipulation. And that's all. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.